For students, Manchester is one of the biggest and most popular cities in the UK. We compiled a list of 100 free or cheap things to do in Manchester and printed it on a scratch map. But in just 2 hours, how many things can you do for free or very low cost? That's the challenge we set these two teams of Manchester students. Our students have just 2 hours to visit as many as they can and scratch them off as they go, taking a selfie at each spot.
How are we going to do? Yeah, we're going to eat them up. They better run.
I think I might be about to die, actually.
Starting now.
After you guys?
Thank you.
Thank you. 2.1.
Team A headed to the Students' Union to ambush a meeting by one society in hope of joining their ranks. The Students' Union boasts over 400 societies. This ranges from the Student Radio Station and the Gigs and Bands Society to more political societies and that of the Cheese and Wine Society.
As many boxes as we can from our 100 things to do thing. We've got like a cameraman.
Time is against us. There is, I know a society that is going on right now. Issue is, there's a coup kind of against me and I got kicked out.
Oh, okay.
General Secretary was ripped away from me.
Oh my god. But I'm the president of a cultural society.
Oh, could you honorarily give us membership?
It's free! Wait, sign up to my society! Sign up now! Catalan Society.
Team B multitasked in their approach, joining a society on their phone while heading down Oxford Road to go charity shopping.
Oh, it's closed. So what do we do?
A rocky start for both teams.
Rethink our strategy.
Why did they want Google if it was open?
There we go. Explode.
Okay.
Right, guys, we're lost. We just need a selfie. Stop.
Team A succeeded in getting lost in the Samuel Alexander building, home to our arts, languages and cultures courses, before heading out and joining a society, donating to their cause and getting a sweet treat in return.
Lost. Yes.
With Islamic Society, so what we're doing is we are essentially providing free maternal health care to women in rural areas across the world.
Both teams headed at the same time to Manchester Museum, right on campus. But it was Team B who got their selfie with an ancient mummy and joined a society.
4.
Mummy's done.
Okay. Excuse me, and we've done a literature society.
And we have done academic.
Chris, take a picture of us.
With your,
Oh, yeah.
a photo of your sign-ups.
Are we in for it?
No, but we need to be in them.
That's true, it could be anybody. Right.
Team A headed off to the enormous engineering building to study in one of its many spaces. But soon the cracks began to show as Harry suggested a change in tactic.
It's 33 minutes to the donkey sanctuary.
Where's that?
Well, it's a Uber away, which is on our budget, and I think a donkey sanctuary sounds such good fun. The Uber is 1 minute away.
How far is it?
I want to see the donkeys.
Why did you not give us a Where is it?
We could borrow the donkeys as transport to get around Manchester.
Where is it? I feel
Quite
like
far away.
Like
It's a 15-minute Uber.
Where?
Like that
What's it
way.
called? So towards like Castlefield.
A bit further out than that.
Oh, like Stockport?
That is so far away.
But it's only
But then we
15
could go
minutes.
charity
No,
shops.
no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Let's see what time it is when we go to the Portico. If we have time, we can go to the dump factory and go there. I think let's hit the city center, see what we have time for.
Yeah, let's do some.
Guys, you have to work out who are the true winners here. The ones who went to the most places, or those who got to hang out with donkeys. I think you just have to take a step back and think about what the goals of life are.
Daniella and Dorsa won the battle this time, and the team decided to leave the donkeys and instead explored up Oxford Road. Meanwhile, Team B were beginning to show cracks too. Manchester is very much a walkable city, but for Andrea, that wasn't part of the plan.
Why are we walking?
Because it's just there.
But are we getting a bus after?
No, because we're in town here.
Oh my god, are you joking?
No, we're in town.
Are you consent to walking? Guys, how far away is
Eventually, the team visited 2 statues in Manchester city centre, one to recognise Vimto as a Manchester export, and another to show respect to former Manchester academic and Enigma codebreaker Alan Turing.
Well, the next bit is the Chinese Arch in Chinatown,
Okay.
which is like 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
And then,
Art Gallery,
right.
and then Peterloo Memorial and the Central Library, which are all within St Peter's Square.
Okay.
And then the Catholic Church, which is just behind the Town Hall.
Oh my god.
And then we have to decide.
I think after that we can go to North Quarter,
Oh yeah, we'll go.
Golden Quarter.
But that would be a bit more of a journey.
So calculate which one's quickest.
Well,
So we do that circle
we'll do that
first.
circle first,
Yeah.
and then work out. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Fine.
Come on, guys.
I might
Maybe we'll have fun then.
After planning, both teams took selfies in the famous Chinatown and then headed off in separate directions.
To Bunny Jackson's we go.
I think donkeys probably should be ruled out, to be honest.
A compromise was made in Team A as Harry agreed to never mention donkeys again if he could use some of their finite budget to quench his thirst. Meanwhile, Team B headed off to the Central Library.
No, I've got.
Chris, you're so funny, you know.
I have to do this first.
Pick it up. Do a canal walk on Canal Street. Okay. That's 2 things in one. I feel like you're not taking in this information. I feel like the buffalo is like.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get some water, I think.
Good idea. Was this shot not good enough?
No, I think I might be about to die, actually.
This is my attitude.
Back with Team A, refuelled and potentially drunk, they headed down the Manchester Canal and ended up at Canal Street, home of our gay village with clubs, bars, restaurants and cafes in abundance.
I was scared for your life. Check. Careful.
Down.
That brings us up to the art gallery. Okay. As well as the Portico. As well as central library.
Amazing.
So, onwards we go, which is this way. Across the water? Okay.
No, across the bridge. Across the bridge.
Manchester is home to so many art galleries and museums, with the Whitworth right on campus. On this occasion, the teams decided to visit the Manchester Art Gallery. Right round the corner is the beautiful Portico Library. Trouble hit Team A though, as it was closed for an event. Team B, however, strutted straight past the sign and persuaded a member of staff to let them in for a selfie.
That sent me that.
The Peterloo Memorial in Deansgate commemorates the Peterloo Massacre. In 1819, 18 people died at this site following a political gathering of working-class people who were demanding a reform to parliamentary representation. Team B refuelled at the Piccadilly food markets.
Spicy beef and rice.
Refreshed and ready to get their steps in, the team perused the Northern Quarter, an area full of trendy bars and quirky shops at the heart of the city. They finally got to look around a charity shop and also mooched around a record shop before heading to the famous Affleck's Palace with 3 floors of eclectic shops and fun cafes.
We've got 45 minutes. Gonna go and see some street art. We've got to. I don't know what we've got to do. I'm so tired.
We should sit down and have a drink.
Yeah, sit down and have a drink. And then we've got 45 minutes. We've got to be at Castlefield Bowl
We
to.
can take the tram.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
and walk along the
Where's
canal.
Cheatham Library?
Children's Library is by the cathedral near Victoria Station.
We didn't go to the oldest Catholic church.
We didn't.
Christopher?
Should we go and take a picture of some street art and shout at me later?
Yeah. I actually kind of wanted to go there as well. Okay, we're here. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is really nice. Let's take one next to Endless Love, Endless Love. Oh. No, on this mural. Let's take one on this mural.
The northern quarter is also home to beautiful street art, cafes and bookshops. As well as cheap buses, the city is also connected by trams, which make up the B network. On the other side of town, Team A tapped out of the tram and had a look around Roman forts in Castlefield. They then stopped for a brew so Dorsa could complete the Stellify Award. This is an award that goes on your academic record after you've completed certain activities during your time with us, such as volunteering.
Is this what your last Stellify thing?
It is. It's the last thing I need to complete to get my Stellify Award. Welcome to the Workplace Ethics Challenge. I think we should get a selfie right about now.
Don't you have to complete it though?
The team then headed to the Baby in the Science and Industry Museum. The Baby is the first ever stored program computer and was made at the university.
Okay, now go.
In a hurry to make the deadline, the team sprinted to the final destination, whereas Team B headed to the pub.
Well, I'd quite like to read this, but looks like we're off.
And they will sell me booze, right?
Yes.
Now, because it's got boats.
Oh wow, this is beautiful.
This is so beautiful. Is this like an amphitheater?
Yeah.
Castlefield Bowl is an outdoor space, home to performances ranging from music, theatre and comedy. But it's Team A who'd have to perform Patience for half an hour, while Team B
You just hit Castlefield because
ordered another drink.
we could get trying to Castlefield.
Abandoning plans of the tram, Team B hopped in a taxi,
I always think this,
while Team A waited. Eventually the teams reunited. Following point deductions for lateness, the competition ended in a draw and everyone went home friends.
We should go down the steps.
To be honest, I just think their behaviour is pretty disgusting.
It's not acceptable, is it?
Just, you know,
I feel like they should be penalised.
not only do I think they should be disqualified, I think they should probably be fired from the university.
We've brought together all 100 of our free and cheap things to do in Manchester on the webpage in our description. Why not head there and check them out now?